Wait a minute. Go! Go!
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out Welcome home run in a tip in it. Let's go, throw your hats on. Look what Pinky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land
David Thomas
than a drunk obnoxious
says,
Georgia fan.
Their Dixon
Let's
Way
go.
Circle Braves.
Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Sickle.
Now you gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? Appreciate y'all coming through. It's your boy Larry, one half of the Dixon Way. My beautiful wife Shonda is the other half. And we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From them Braves, them Hawks, them Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators, and Atlanta Dream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary, the content. If you do, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Hit the
Shay Miller
notification
1314 says,
Ding, ding, to get all our latest
Hey Larry,
videos.
I was
Let's
at the
go,
Braves
man.
game last night.
All right, man, we got Oakley Farmer in the building, Mike Geiger in the building, David Thomas in the building, Shay in the building. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the All right, Oswaldo, appreciate it on Twitch. Guys, we're live on 3 different platforms. That is YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Guys, if you get a chance, make sure you share us out on your socials. Let more people know about the Dixon Way. Shout it. Yeah. T3 and D. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Let's go. Gibby in the building. What's up, Gibby?
Sergeant Gibby says, welcome back to Braves baseball.
Let's go. Why is this not popping up? Is this a national game, guys? Hold on. I got on Braves Vision right now. Let me hit the last channel, then come back. It's on Fox. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and I clicked right to it. All right, so we got Ronaldo Lopez on the bump. All right, it's 1 out. 2-1 to count right now. I was tripping. I'm like, hold up. Where's my Braves Vision at? What the heck? Who the heck? How the heck? All right, here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Let's go. Bobby Witt Jr., one of the best baseball players in all of baseball. He needs to be a Brave. I would love to see Bobby Witt Jr. in a Braves uniform. How about you guys? Would you guys like that? Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. No chance of him ever getting traded, though. David Thomas said, let's go to Lopez. White's already better than Snicker based on what I saw yesterday, not just for the win, but the lineup and pitching choices. I got you, Gibby. I got you. I watched the replay of it. We looked real potent. All right, that ball popped up. Ronald Acuna Jr. underneath it caught it. Ronald made a great diving catch yesterday, bro. Came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, Money Mike not going to get that. Snag it. I'm like, okay, Ronald. Let's go, man. Ronaldo Lopez, hopefully he don't go no more than 6 innings, man. His arm is made of noodle juice. Ramen noodle juice. So let's preserve him. Let's don't stretch him more than 6 and then keep it moving. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. Lopez up the bat. Oh, no, it's not. That's Lopez pitch. Excuse me. Vinny Pasquantino is up the bat. Yeah, I know that won't last. Oh, swing and a miss. 95-mile-per-hour heater. Love to see it. Yeah. Juicebot, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream, man. We do live commentary here, man. Welcome to the stream. This sounded for you. Let's get it. Going to the challenge. Got our first challenge of the day. Is it? Let's see. Braves challenge. Ooh, did it get it? Oh, my goodness. Missed by a half of a millimeter. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 1-2 is the count. Good out by the ump. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike. Strike 3, Ronaldo Lopez. Put that chair in the chat. Let's go.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Hey, man, that umpire got an eagle eye, don't he? Let's go, man. All right, man. Braves. Let's get it, man. All right, we're going to the bottom half of the first inning, man. 0-0. Pitching looking magnificent. 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 Hey, man, if the offense turns into 2023 offense with this pitching we displayed in the Grapefruit League, everybody in trouble. What's up, Tater Head? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Monkey Business, welcome back to the stream. I appreciate you coming through. Don't matter about that, Tater Head. You beat the people in front of you. Plain and simple. Last year, MLB screwed us by giving us San Diego and the Dodgers on the road back to back. So, yeah, I'll take this. All day and twice on Saturday and Sunday. Even if they're a 70-win team, the thing is, man, I don't poo-poo any win. I know it's a long season. Guess what? Every win counts. Because you be flubbing around at the beginning of the season, now you're scratching the clawing at the end of the season. So all wins matter. Michael Waka Flocka Flame. Exactly. The Rockies and the White Sox. Here's one to pitch. Ronald taking that. 1-0 to count. Good out by Ronald Acuna Jr. Basically, David Thomas. People looking for style points. It's a long season. Better beat the teams you're supposed to. Here's one to pitch. That ball on the outside corner. Ronald didn't like it. Here come a challenge. Ronald said, I ain't like that. Let's see. Let's see whose eye right. Ronald. Hey, that umpire got a good eye, boy. He got a hawk eye. He got all of that plate. Umpire said, hey, stop doubting me. Ronald said, okay, you right. Then we down one challenge. I think we're supposed to be strategical with it, personally. I think the only time you're supposed to challenge it is when you're about to get struck out or it's a walk. Like a 3-2 count. All right, Ronald hit that to right field, but popped it up. Excuse me. That's lined out. That's out number one. That's a wasted timeout. There has to be rules to it. I know you don't want to tell your superstar not to use a timeout, but I'm telling you, you're the first at bat. I don't want to use a timeout unless it's absolutely like no. Even if you think it was a bad pitch, don't use it. Sorry, you're leading off. Sorry. All right, strike right at the knees. Good pitch. Exactly. That's how I feel too. That ball way out there. Now, if he would have called strike on that, I would have said challenge it. That's clearly not a strike. That thing like 3 inches off the plate. Here's a wind pitch. Woo! Filthy curveball, 75 miles per hour by Waka Flocka Flame. Goodness gracious. Let's go, Drake. Drake hit a home run last night. Love to see it. And Michael Harris hit a 2-run shot. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm looking for a big year for Michael Harris, man. Here's wind the pitch. Baldwin fought that out, inside out swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And yeah, man, with all the personal stuff that Money Mike was going through, I'm expecting him to do great this season, man. Here's wind the pitch. Drake Baldwin swings and a miss. It's hard to get Drake Baldwin to swing and a miss with no contact. Great pitch. Tony Richmond, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. My bad. Wrong sounder. We got to get a chop. You only swung at one bad pitch. Let's go. All right. Matt Olson. Look at. Ooh, Washington. Yeah, that's a strike. 0-1 account. Walker is looking good. Waka Flocka. Let's go. Miss Pam in the building. What's up, Miss Pam? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see ya. Guys, make
Pamela
sure you check out the
Johnson,
Lady
6480
Birds.
says,
Oh, FN. I do.
hello Larry and everyone in the chat.
1/3 of the Lady Birds. All right, here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. Walker trying to get up out of here flawless. Flawless victory. Fatality. And timeout. DJ Shire in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Let's go. Here's one to miss. Ball below the knees. Ball 2-2 to count. Tony said we need a big arm right now. We got some in the minors. Just need to bring them up. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty change up. Did he catch it? He caught that. He's out of there. There's no dirt on that ball. That's why he made sure to give it to the umpire and say, hey, man, ain't no dirt on this ball. I caught that. Yeah, he caught it. What a catch by. Hey, man, that catcher is good, man. What's up, Oakley? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, let's go.
Let's go. All right, guys. So we're all going back into the top half of the second inning. Quick first inning by both pitchers. We might be in for an unguarded. We'll see. Too early to tell. Yeah, Michael Waka Flocka Flame definitely looking good, man. He mowed us down, man. going in and out of the zone and switching up speeds on it too. Great pitching by the bit. All right, Spicy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like button, man. Thank you. Welcome back to the stream, cousin. Hawks better win this game. Dyson Daniels out the game. Zachary Shea definitely needs to play more. Guys, if you're looking for the Hawks content, man, make sure you go over to We Talk Hawks TV. I'm sure my man Damon over there streaming it. So, yep. Make sure you guys tune in over there, man. As the Hawks is in the stretch run, we're going to be doing a lot of Hawks games. But since they playing Brooklyn, I didn't get the season opener, so I definitely wanted to get this game. Tomorrow, we're going to be off. We're going to Monster Truck Wars. Taking the son to go see Monster Trucks. So, yeah. Me and Sean are going to take little Larry out to go see Monster Truck Wars. So, no stream tomorrow. And then we'll be back on Monday. Y'all know how we do, man. All right, here's one to pitch. Oh, that ball hit right there by Perez, but it's a pop-up into left field. Yeah, that's out. Yes out there today. So Eli will face against the left-handers, all right? And then Yaz go against the right-handers. Alec M, appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Go break. All right, here's one to pitch. Oh, my goodness. That was close. We only got one more challenge, man. Got to use it for Damon ain't streaming it either? Oh, man, that's tough. All right. I was sure Damon was going to be streaming it. Well, let me split screen it, man. At least you can see the stats. Hold on. All right, 2-0 to count. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball fouled off. We'll split screen it just like we did yesterday, man. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Ronaldo Lopez. 2-2 to count. Let's get it. Yeah. All right, 2-2 to count. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Throw him out. Let's go, man. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down.
Hey.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Go sit down. Hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get these Hawks up here. ATL enthusiasts, what's up, fam? Appreciate you coming through. We're already out of challenges. Drake challenged and Acuna. Ah, man, that sucks. Hey, man, you have to be judicious with those challenges, man. You just can't go willy-nilly. I'm not challenging anything in the first inning. That ball popped up. And that should be out number 3. Ozzie Albies underneath it. Caught it. Let's go. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go, man. Let's get it. 0-0. Going to the bottom half of the second inning. All right, let me go ahead and Hawks. At the very least, we can have the score up here so you guys can, watch along with us. Yeah, they better not sleep on this team either, man. They better not sleep on this team. Whoops. No sound. Let's mute that. You got the Kings at the crib. Got the Kings here. Yeah. On a back-to-back for the Hawks, but at least it's the Kings. Better win this game. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't care that Dyson's not playing. Yeah, I think Dyson's on injury. So Janet Johnson lead us in points, rebounds, and assists. Monster game. Sacramento King injury list. Stevens, Westbrook, Murray, Eubanks, and DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter got an eye injury. Dyson Daniel, Kuminga, and Okongwu out. Dyson Daniels got a toe, so it's Toyeka Daniels. Oh, no. They need a 30 for 30 how the Kings fail. They don't need no 30 for 30. They don't need a 30 for 30. They went and got DeRozan. And well, really, they got rid of Halliburton and chose Fox over Halliburton and then traded Fox because Fox didn't want to stay. You should have kept Halliburton. End of the 30 for 30. Keep Halliburton. What if I told you if they traded Tyrese Halliburton, he became a superstar overnight and carried the Indiana Pacers to the finals? I mean, that's in. All you have to do is say, reject that trade, and you still in contention. You chose the wrong one, man. That's all to it. Also, Riley up the bat. 0-2 to count. Here's the one of the pitch. 1-2 is the count. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, Walker's look good, man. Only 17 pitches right now. Here's the one in the pitch. Got that curveball, 77 mile per hour, biting on the outside. Barely made contact. Still 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Also Riley fighting. Andre Davis, how you doing, fam? Welcome back to the stream. Morgatron Prime, I see you, fam. Appreciate you. Let's go.
Morgatron Prime says,
Here's
let's go Braves, let's go Hawks.
Swing at a miss. Waka Flocka throwing some flames. Struck out Olson Riley. High fastball. Couldn't catch up with it. High fastball, could not catch up with it. Woo. All right, Mike, you scrumptious up the bat. Let's go, Mike. Oh, yeah, ball hit into center field, but line drive. That's out number 2. 1 swing, 1 out. All right, man. Braves trying to find themselves early in the game. Walker pitching really good. Ozzie Albies coming up the bat. Ozzie Albies was batting 4th. Wasn't Ozzie Albies batting 4th last night? Yes, please do what Andre Davis said. Appreciate that, fam.
Oakley
Here's
Farmer
one in the pitch. That's a strike.
3887 says,
1-1
maybe
count.
we can get the double dub tonight.
I don't want to meet the Celtics in the first round. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and the bat just flew out his hand. Sheesh. And Ozzie Albies got a golden bat. I almost hit Money Mike. Keep that. I'd rather at least face him in the second round. I don't want to face him in the first round. Heck no. Also, that means that we're the 7th seed. And right now, we're still the 5th seed. So nah, I don't want to slide back in the play-in. Nope. That ball hit right there. And that's out number 3. Yeah, for us to play against the Celtics, if everything holds steady, the Hawks will have to fall back to the 7th seed and play in the play-in. No. I don't want to do it. Nope. There's no possibility that we play in the first round unless you guys get to the 6th seed. And that ain't happening. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the second round. If it's in the second round, then yeah. Oh, yeah, all the tickets are going to be sold out in Atlanta. You got to go to Boston to get a game. I'm just messing with you, Andre, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. All right, so the Hawks game ain't started yet. Let me refresh this and see. Man, it's 7:40. They ain't started yet? Golly. Nah, they still dancing. What is going on, kid? All right, they about to start now, man. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Pac-Man book? It's in there. It's in the room, son. With Mama in that basket. The Pac-Man book is in the room, in the basket, in the white basket. Pac-Man book should be in there. It's either there or on the bookshelf. All right, so we still at commercial on the Braves game. All right, we back. All right, here's a wind the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Slider. 82 mile per hour. Bounced up there. Jock Caglione is up the bat. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike right down the middle. Lower half. 94 mile per hour. Love to see it. Top half of the third inning, man. It's 0-0. Pitching duel by both pitchers. Looking real crispy. 1-1 is the count. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Change up. 2-1 to count. Not offering. Moji starting. I saw Moji in the starting lineup. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. Lopez got it. Quickly throws over to first base. That's out number 1. So, yeah. No Ace Noor. It would be Moji. The same Moji. All right. All right. Hawks just scored. Let's go. The expiring contract scored. All right, man. Isaac Collins coming up the batted .263 last season with the Brewers. 9 home runs, 54 RBIs. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. We got 1 out, nobody on base. Adam Wainwright is a commentator now. That's awesome. Shout out to Adam Wainwright, man. One of our pitchers in our form, we let go and became a Hall of Famer. Shout out to him, man, using that fuel. Always a thorn in our side, too. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way too low. 2-0 to count. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh, that's a strike right there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good pitch by Ronaldo Lopez. Here's one in the pitch. Strike. 4-seam fastball, 94 mile per hour. Love to see it. All right, 2-2. Way to battle back by Lopez. Ronaldo, that is. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Did he offer? No, he did not. 3-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside. He walked him. First walk of the night. Ronaldo Lopez. All right, so it's 1 out. Runner on first base. All right. Let's see what you going to do about it. Moji couldn't finish close. Cali Bell. Isbell. Here's a one in the pitch. Strike. 4-seam fastball, 93 mile per hour. That velocity is going down, just like you mentioned, Gibby. Good call out, my guy. Good call out. 0-1 to count. Oh, pickoff move. Did not get him. Collins got back safely. 0-1 to count. Rays have no more challenges. They used them early. Back to back, Drake and Ronald then Drake in the first inning. Throw it back again.
Welcome to the family show.
No tag applied. Trojan Works 1. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the Dixon Way family. Get on that train, shawty, all aboard. And that's a ball. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball struggling in center field. All right, Money Mike got it. And runners advancing to third base. Now, Money Mike does have great range on catching, but he does not have a strong arm. That's the weakness of his defense. So a lot of guys challenge his arm and advance on bases. But Kansas City is a running team, so this is not anything new. JC, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. 95 mile per hour. Okay, he got the velocity back up. 1-0 is the count. Mikael Garcia out the bat. He flied out his first appearance. Let's do it again. Infield fly out, though. I need an infield fly out right now. Here's the one in the pitch. And it's a fly out, but it's deep. I dare you to challenge Ronald arm. There's going to be a play at the plate. Ronald. Nah, he ain't challenge it. He didn't challenge Ronald, BB. Ronald said, try me. But his throw was up the line. He probably would have made it. It was an errant throw. But that was respect. Oh, goodness. I just cut my hair. I thought I washed it good, too, but I still got flakes. something like that. Dog it. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the dry cleaner anyway. All right. Yeah, he didn't want to test that arm. 2 outs. He did not want to test that arm. He did not want to be on Sports Center or MLB highlights. Here's the winding pitch. They tried to double steal, try to deke out Baldwin. Baldwin's like, nah, I ain't falling for it. He's a young catcher, so they're going to try that type of stuff. See if he'll fall for it. Bobby Witt Jr. on at the plate, man. One of those account. 2 guys on. This is a dangerous situation for Ronaldo Lopez. Here's the winding pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty 86-mile-per-hour slider. Good pitch. All right, let's go, man. 1-1 is a count. All we need to force out at second base. That's it. A strikeout would be nice, but he don't strike out much. Here's the winding pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider is dropping off the table. Okay. Okay. Here's the winding pitch. And stolen base. All right, so they got the stolen base. Now, it wasn't I thought they were going to try to attempt for a double steal, but they didn't. Here's the winding pitch. And Bobby Witt hits it right over to Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive. Ronald got it. Yes, great defense by Ronald Acuna Jr. Hot shot line drive. Ronald beamed it up perfectly. Caught it. Yes. Get out of the situation with Bobby Witt Jr. is immaculate. Let's go, man. Dancing through them raindrops. Let's go. Definitely dance through them raindrops. Definitely. Definitely, Gibby.
Sergeant Gibby says, dance through raindrops.
Definitely dance through some raindrops right there. Oh, man, that's aggravating. Yeah, we need to score, man. The Hawks is 14-14 with the Kings. Is that come in yet? I doubt it. He ain't in there right now. Look like that Jacques Lindell came in. No, ain't scored a point yet. Got 2 assists, no rebounds, no points. Huh. Substitution. CJ goes out and Gabe Benson comes in. Okay. All right, so right now, man, we're in the middle of a pitching duel. Going to the bottom half of the third inning, 0-0. Money Mike coming up. Let's go, Money Mike. Come on, Money Mike. Let's get it. Come on, Money Mike. (16-14), Hawks got the lead. Jalen Johnson that scored. All right, let's go. We're back. Money Mike up. Here's the one to pitch. Ooh, right at the knee. Man, this guy is dealing. Walker is dealing. Walker Flocka Flame. Goodness gracious. If I could turn back the hands of time. Check swing. Did he go? No. Andruw Jones, the greatest center fielder of all time, gonna be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Love to see it. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Walker is painting. He is painting. 1-2 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. And ball got away, but throw him out. That's out number 1. All right, that was a bad swing right there, but man, this dude got everybody fishing at that slider, to be honest. It wasn't just Money Mike. He got everybody fooled. Everyone has been fooled. So I'm not even gonna fault Money Mike on that. Everybody done look silly against his slider tonight. Monkey business. What up, family? All right, here's a wind pitch. Ball fouled off. We got a DH that can't hit. Smith. Why aren't we bringing up John Gill? I would have let the kid play. I don't care. Here's a wind pitch. That ball too low. Kid seemed like he got a good eye. I would have made him the DH, personally. Dominic Smith. 1-1 is the count. Here's one to pitch. Ball weakly hit up the middle. Second baseman, backhand throw. Got it. 2 outs. (19-14) Hawks leading right now. Love to see it. JJ ain't came out the game yet. Zach finally in the game, though. First pitch. What those account? Good eye by Dubon. Mauricio Dubon. Let's go. Bond. Dubon. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside. Good eye. 2-0 to count. Andrew on the phone in the middle of the game. Here's the one in the pitch. Chopped into the ground. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, JJ ain't came out yet. Zach finally in the game. No just came back in the game with Gabe Benson. Oh, no, been in there. My bad. Here's the one in the pitch. Ooh, that's a strike. 2-2 is the count. Walker is cooking right now. This is an absolute pitching duel. Here's the one in the pitch. And Dubon fouls that off. High 4-seam fastball. The Braves would choose to have a pitching duel when we start streaming. It was all kind of fireworks yesterday. I missed it. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up a country mile, but it's on first base side, and that's out number 3. All right, man. We're going to the top half of the 4th inning. Still 0-0. Braves need to get a dang on hit. Yeah, I'm trying to jinx it. Yes, I am definitely trying to jinx the Royals having a no-hitter right now. Now, if it's the Braves, you better not say a word. Well, if it's going against us, speak your mind. Those are the rules of the Dixon Way. Sharia, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope I said that right. Appreciate you come through. That sounded for you. JJ got to shoot every time. He's 4 for 8. Don't look like nobody else shooting. Oh, Zach done made a 3 and a 2. Let's go, Zachary. Hopefully, Coach Quinn will play you more than 14 minutes. 7 minutes in the first half, 7 minutes in the second half. Disgusting, Quinn. Stephanie Houston, welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. No break. Let's go, break. Coloco in the game. Oh, my goodness. Living 7 feet loco. It just don't flow off the tongue. I'm sorry, Marion. It just don't. It just don't flow off the tongue, bro. I try to make it stick. It just won't. All right, and it's 23-19 right now. 2 minutes and 57 seconds until the end of the first quarter. Jalen Johnson about to play all the minutes. Nah, he'll probably rest after. He's doing a SGA. SGA normally plays the entire first quarter and then comes out. Sits for a bit and then comes back out, plays the rest of the half. Sits until about the 7 mark. Yeah, the 7-minute mark. And then, yeah, he's in for the rest of the half. All right, man. Kansas City only got 1 hit. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball, first pitch, popped up. Austin Riley tracking it. Got it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Let's go. Ronaldo Lopez, 42 pitches in the top half of the 4th inning. Very efficient. Very efficient. This is an absolute pitching duel. Unguarded. Salvador Perez, man. Salvador Perez, the OG. Great catcher, man. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Lopez versus Perez. That ball way too low. 1 of those account. Good eye by the catcher. He's batting in the 4 hole. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Yeah, that's a strike right there. No, they called a ball. Sheesh. Maybe I didn't see the height of it, but it went across the plate. Probably just too high, too low. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Jammed him with a 4-seam fastball, 95 mile per hour. I like how Fox put the flames on it. That's pretty fire, I must say. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Ball way too low. 97 mile per hour. Okay, Lopez. You took an energy drink, didn't you? 3-1 to count. We need you to reel that back and get some control under it, though. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball way too low, but he swung at it. Appreciate you, man. 3-2 to count. Full count. This swing will protect the plate because he's been calling low strikes and been accurate. That's catcher knowledge. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball hit right there. Dubon got it. Quickly throws him out. That's out number 2. Way to dig down by Ronaldo Lopez, who's looking good. Top half of the 4th inning. Here's the 1 in the pitch. That ball just missed on the outside. Curveball, trying to sneak one in there. Couldn't get it. 1 of those count. 2 outs, nobody on. Jansen up the bat. He's 0 for 1. Let's make that 0 for 2, please. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Ball outside. 2-0 to count. Let's don't get another run on there, Lopez. Calm down. 2-out shenanigans should not ensue. It's tied up 27-27 with the Hawks and Kings. That's another ball. 3-0 is the count. Lopez. Don't walk Jansen. Lopez up to 51 pitches now. Here's the 1 in the pitch. And he walked them on 4 straight pitches. Womp in the chat. William Sutton, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That's out for you. Let's get it. All right, so Ronaldo Lopez walks Another batter. Still on the one hitter right now, man. Absolute pitching duel. Here's the one in the pitch. Woo! Drop that. Slider in the bucket. On one account, strike. Jonathan India, formerly of the Reds, done cut his hair. Don't even look the same. On one account. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. Lopez got it. Lopez, look, underhand throw. That's out number 3. No harm, no foul. Still on the one hit by KC. The Braves got no hits. We got to break that up. All right, man, the Kings got the lead 30-27. McCullum, Kisper, Zach, Coloco, and Gabe Benson in there. I only see one defender on the court right now. Zach got 8 points. Perfect from the field. Love to see it. Watch Quinn about to yank him. Miss Pam in the building. Yeah, Miss Pam said want. Oakley said want. Oakley said, let's go. Let's go. Woo!
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, let's go.
Let's go. What the heck is the Hawks doing? So the Hawks are losing. That's the end of the first quarter. 30-27. What the? I don't know what that commercial was. That Subway. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with the Atlanta Hawks. They better not trick that game off. That's all I know. They better not trick that game off. But Dyson Daniels not playing, and that's kind of pivotal piece. All right, Ronald Acuna Jr. going, smacking that thing, line drive, MVPs in the chat. Let's go. First pitch he saw. That's Ronald do. Let's go. Great base hit by Ronald Acuna Jr. MVPs in the chat. Let's go. DJ Shire said MVP. Let's go.
Oishir ATL says,
MVP in the chat.
Sergeant Gibby says, MVP.
Here's wind the pitch. Strike. Uncle Chris on the mic. Yeah, already got the playoff beer. He ready. He ready. Looking like Sisel last night. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball way outside. Glad we finally got our first hit. Thanks to the MVP. Love to see it.
Oakley Farmer 3887 says, MVP, MVP, MVP.
And that ball popped up by Drizzy Drake. Drake the Rake. Drake the Rake. Let's go, Drake. Let's bring him home. Here's the wind the pitch. Drake hit that thing. That's going to be a double play. Yeah, it is. Wow. Great defense by the Royals. 2 outs. All right, Matty O, let's go. There's Spencer Strider, mustaching. So Ronald put his hands up like he was gonna try to block it. Ronald always messing with his friends, but that can be called interference. Did they call interference? Did they call interference? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, man. He's just joshing around with one of his friends. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, Blue. Blue, don't do that. Don't throw him out. Yeah, Chris Sale was definitely dealing. Here's a wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. On one account. He definitely was.
Pamela
Here's
Johnson
wind the pitch. That
6480
ball fouled off.
says. Sale was dealing. Oakley Farmer 3887 says. 100% was dealing.
All right, so Zach's still in the game. Zach, the leading scorer. Let's go, Zach. 0-2 the count right now to Matt Olson, though. Here's the wind the pitch, and he struck him out. Man, Walker is looking dominant, man. At least we got a hit. At least we got a hit. Golly. I dislike playing on Fox too. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Never liked playing on Fox. So this is part of the course. All right, the Hawks down by 1, man. 32-31. What's going on with the Hawks? Yeah, of course you would, Andre Davis. He was selling. He had 21 points, but it was a useless 21 points. We'll lay down. All right. Southside, what up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming. Since we got posterized, oh Lord. It's 38-31. What are the Hawks doing? Don't look like nobody can score except for Zach. He got 30 points. All right, here's one pitch, ball in the dirt. 1-1 is count. Guys, we watching a pitching duel right now. We already in the top half of the 5th inning. He got posterized by Plowden. Wow, Plowden coming back, posterizing people. All right, line drive to Ronald. Drops in right field. That's it, base hit. All right, so there's a run at first base with no outs. I told people I like Plowden. Here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off. 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Yeah, we need a double play. Facts, Gibby. Smith, hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Look, man, I see you. Jet swing, did he go? I think he went. No, he didn't. All right, 1-1 is count. Collins induced a walk earlier. 1-1 is count. Here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off. And can he get it? Nope. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Timeout by Collins. Walker is freaking dealing, bro. You got a 1-hitter going. Double play. Let's go. Here's the winding pitch. Here we go. That's 1. Can we get 2? No. Okay. Almost. Nice try. Orlando Arcia would have turned that, in my opinion. That's all right. That ball was on line, though, I will say. I think Orlando might have a stronger arm than him. Definitely a pitching duel. Here's a wind. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Let's go. Cal. All right, we got to get Cal out. He had the only hit earlier. Cal, 1 or 2 hits. All right, we need double play right here. What's up, BB? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. All right, here's the winding pitch. That ball way too high. 1-1's count. 95-mile-per-hour. His velocity been up there, man. It dips a couple of times, but it's been consistent 95, 96. He even got it up to 97 one time. No, like 2 times, actually. All right, look, they trying to steal. Got him. Get him up out of there, bruh. Got him. Great throw. Baldwin said, get him up out of here, man. Yeah. Test that cannon by Drizzy Drake. Drake the Rake.
They know.
They know. Yeah, Drizzy. Stop playing with Drizzy. Stop playing with Drizzy. Y'all think y'all go? I worked on this in the offseason. Ziri. I don't have a favorite Braves player all time. All of them. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, ball popped up. Center field. Money Mike underneath it. Tracking it. That's out number 3. Let's go, man. Pitching duel. Ronaldo Lopez dancing all through the raindrops. Drake Baldwin throwing a BB to throw somebody out. Love to see it. And the Atlanta Hawks are down at home to the Sacramento Kings, 40-35.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, Baldwin got a great arm.
It wasn't great last year, Miss Pam. I'm going to keep it a buck. But he definitely worked on it. Worked on
Sergeant
his mechanics.
Gibby says, let's go score some runs.
I think it was more mechanical too. In my opinion, it was more mechanical than arm strength. Because the way he hit, you know he got power. But being a catcher, getting that thing out with the correct technique, it takes technique more than arm strength, in my opinion. It's a combination of both. Nah, Gibby, we ain't trying to hear that. Not this year. Plowden, yeah, Kool-Aid. Somebody told me Plowden dunked on Kisper. One of your young mutants that Quinn gave up on. Plowden can hoop, man. Plowden actually won a game. He was actually more valuable than Kobe Buffkin. Actually won an NBA game for us. Imagine that. Welcome back to the stream, Kool-Aid. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sound for you. Welcome back to the stream. All right, man. 0-0. We're in the midst of a pitching duel. Going to the bottom half of the fifth inning already, man. Man, we got to score something, man. We almost in the sixth inning. It's almost halftime for the Hawks game. Definitely was a trap game. I was hoping that our head coach would have us focused enough to not fall for a trap. But there it is. We thought we could rest Dyson Daniels. Now the world's seeing we need him. I keep telling people. They keep saying we can replace Dyson Daniels with anybody. Okay. Here's the wind to pitch. That's a ball. Good eye. 1-1 is the count. Walker got a crack, right? He's 48 pitches in 5 innings. Austin Riley. Come on, Stone Cold. Here's the wind to pitch. Ooh, missed that one. He started getting a little bit of missing right now. That is true, Southside. Hopefully we get more than that. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Man, Walker looking like Waka Flocka Flame out there with these pitches. Golly. Here's the one to pitch. Got him looking. Golly. What up, Breezy?
Breezy 1500 says, what's up, fam?
What up, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. You know how we do that sound for you? Welcome back to the stream. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike right down the middle. This guy got us befuddled, bewildered, confused, unhinged. Here's the one to pitch. Drop a bunt. Yes, sir. I agree. Drop the bunt. I don't care. Get a hit. Michael Yastrzemski said, now he don't have a no-hitter. That's against baseball rules. If you got a no-hitter, you do not bunt. But he already missing that no-hitter, so it's time to get a guy on. Shout out to Mike Yastrzemski dropping a bunt and booking down that line. Love to see it. Yeah, applause in the chat. Chop in the chat. Ozzie Albies at the bat. Hacking. Foul it off. 0-1 to count. Walk off the 54 pitches. 1 out. Run on first base. Yeah, I know they got Reynolds. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jalen Johnson finally back in the game. Zachary Ricochet will never be seen again. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too high. Atlanta Hawks down 46-40. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second half. In the second quarter. What in the world is going on over there? 1-2 is the count, Larry. What time is it? 8:24. It's time to go to sleep. Go pee in the potty. And then go lay down with mama. Go give mama a kiss. Go give mama a kiss. All right, go pee in the potty. Then go give mama a kiss. Time to go to sleep. Here's the wind the pitch. Ozzie Albies popped it up. That's a fly ball. Runner will not advance. Not deep enough. He said DeMar DeRozan is Hawks poison. I know Zach is the leading scorer. I know Kool-Aid. Not anymore. Jalen Johnson that scored. He the second leading scorer now. JJ got 11. Two outs running at first base. Ain't nobody got past first base yet. Swing and a miss by Michael Harris the second. Walker is cooking. Straight up pitching duel, man. We got to scratch something, yeah. Just like Southside said, 1-0 might win this game. All right, throwing it back over. Might use Scrimpsey with a bunt to get a hit. Trying to break up the mojo. Michael Harris, you need to drop a bunt too. Here's one to pitch. That ball jammed and fouled off. 0-2 is the count. Walker is cooking right now. Braves got to get something across the board. Here's a winding pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We better win. Yeah, this game had smelt like this Kings game smelt just like a trap game. Admiral Akbar was like, it's a trap. Turn around, it's a trap. Here's the one to pitch. Money Mike, hit that thing down the third base line. Let's go, Money Mike. Money in the chat. Mike Scripsy makes it in. Yes, good hustle by Mike. Yes, sir. Double it up. Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Money Mike. Money in the chat, man. Come on, man. Where my money in the chat? Let's go. Eli White is not faster than Money Mike or Ronald Acuna Jr. Get out the garage, Kool-Aid. Need a 2-out rally. Let's go, Gibby.
Sergeant Gibby says,
Kool-Aid in the garage right now.
Need a 2-out rally.
Let's go. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. All right. D. Smith. Let's go, D. Smith. Oh, y'all talk about a video game. You talk about a video game. Man, I don't know why Eli Smith got that speed. Eli must have won a bet. Joanne Laney, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Nah, ain't nobody doing the Hawks. What's the name? DeMond didn't want to do it either. I missed opening day with the Braves, so I wasn't missing today. All right, 0-2 the count right now. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Come on, Smith. And hooks it down the first base line. Foul ball. Got to get a new bat. His bat cracked. Going to the count. Here's a winding pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, D. Smith. Dominique Smith. Let's go, Dominique. Here's a winding pitch. Dominique fouled that off. Good at bat. Getting that pitch count up. That's what I care about. Get this dude up out of here, man. Now it's looking like a regular pitch count. He up to 67 pitches. Let's go. Not if we win, Kool-Aid. Not if we win. It's 0-0. It's a pitching duel. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's a winding pitch. D. Smith is in, putting in work. What a at-bat. We need a home run right here. Forget a blooper. We need a home run. Like he did in spring training. He hit a no-doubter. Here's the winding pitch, and he struck out. Womp-a-diddy-womp, womp. Womp, womp. Yeah, Miss Pam. Miss Pam down there in Columbus. Yeah. What's up, Kenzel? You miss Big Bear? Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, man. Hey, the Hawks tied it up. Imagine that. Jock Lindell got 9 points. No. Got all his points from the free throw line, literally. He's 0 for 2 from the field. No is foul baiting. Let's go. 51-51. Jalen Johnson, huge, highly efficient, but only got 1 rebound. What? Or is that 1 offensive rebound? Let me see. Nah, that's 1 rebound. Dominique Smith, they just picked him up, man. He's a journeyman. I forgot what last team he played for, but he's a journeyman. Now he's on the Braves, being our DH. He really can't hit like that, though. I would bring up John Gill, the young guy we had down in the minors, and he was playing in spring training. What he bet like 315 in Grapefruit League? No, 320 or something like that. I would have started him at DH personally. Get his feet wet. Joanne Laney, Mike Woodson, Quinn Snyder. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather, Joanne. Here's the winding pitch. Strike right down the middle. Lopez still in there. We getting in the danger zone right now. 6 innings, man. We know his arm is made out of noodle juice. We do not need to overextend Ronaldo Lopez. That ball hit right there. Backhand by Dubon. Jump and throw. Oh, what a play by Dubon. Okay. Ronaldo Lopez with the tip of the cap. Everybody put a tip of the cap in the chat. Now just hit a 3. Yeah, 56-51. Hawks try to take the lead before halftime. I'd love to see it. No, finally hit a shot. Mo G and Jock Lindell I see on the court at the same time. JJ, Mo G, Young Jock, McCullum, and No. Noah Yeka Kagru. Quinn trying to learn. Okay, yeah, that ball was hit hard. That was a great defensive play right there by Dubon. All right, here's the winding pitch. Woo! Drop that in the bucket. Lopez looking good. 0-2 to count. Yeah, I saw Coloco came in for a brief minute, Kool-Aid. Larry, go lay down. It's time to go to bed. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. 95-mile-per-hour. Lopez still got his velocity. This will be his last inning for me, though. Bobby Witt Jr. up. He over 2. Let's make that over 3 for the MVP candidate, Bobby Witt Jr. He would look real good in Braves blue, though. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him up out of here. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go
What's
sit
up, David
down.
Thomas? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Kool-Aid said maybe Quinn is learning that 00 is too small. Maybe. Jacques Lindell, he's playing the high hand. Imagine that. He got 11-6. That's a great game for him. Here's one to pitch. Strike right at the knees. No. Not called. No challenges, so it is what it is. Got to eat it. Mo G with the dunk. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. That ball looked lower, but it was called a strike. Kool-Aid, you at the game? If you ain't at the game, he ain't listening to you. You got to be within earshot. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, my God. That's crushed. And whoa, what a catch by Ronald Acuna Jr. Tip your cap again. Ronald with the deep. Hey, man, this is looking like rookie Ronald with his defense. Ronald about to win MVP, bro. Ronald hit about 330 or 315. With this defense, he win an MVP. Tip of the cap. Cap emojis in the chat, man. Tip that cap for that young man. What a defensive play. Looking like Money Mike out there.
Breezy 1500
Let's go,
says,
man. Up to 10. Go
Nothing
home.
JJ is on a run.
Let's go, man.
Sergeant Gibby says, all right, let's stop playing around and go get some runs.
Yeah. All right, guys, man. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Tied up, zip to zip. Absolute. Pitch and do well. Unguarded. Appreciate y'all coming through. My name is Larry, one half of the Dixon Way. My beautiful wife, Sean, the other half. And we provide you guys with unadulterated fire commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hustle Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators, sometimes the Dream, too. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary, the content. You can come for the commentary, but please stay for the vibe. Tell them 2 Chainz.
That's a vibe.
Hey.
She wanna vibe.
Hey.
That's a vibe.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I see the host heating up. 66-54 at the buzzer. Let's get it. Young Jock up there hooping.
Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down.
Young Jock 12-6-2. What? Pause, Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's a great run by the Hawks. Let's go. All right, man. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Braves trying to get some Dubon up the bat. Woo! That's a strike right at the knees. Man, Walker is cooking. We had our opportunity to score on him, but we did not. Oh, that's what the last shot was. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to count. Four-seam fastball up and high. Blew it right past him. Changing eye views and everything. Speed, everything, man. Walker is cooking. Here's one to pitch. And that ball might bloop out there. Nope. And it's a fly out. That's out number 1. No, it's a guy who's cooking. All right. All right, CJ. Yeah, no got 14 points. But majority of that, 8 of those points was free throw line. So 5 of it. Oh, excuse me, 6 of it. Whoa, ball over his head. Goodness gracious. Ronald up the bat. Ronald already got a hit against him. He 1 for 2. Let's go, MVP. Come on. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Kool-Aid. For real, little man, here's one to pitch. That ball way too high. Oh, man. Yakakongu might be burnt out right now. That's all. Let's go MVP. That's right. Here's a wind to pitch. Inside out swing. Good pitch. Jam the 2-2 to count. Let's go, Ronald. Ronald is wearing his Venezuela colors. I see you, Ronald. I caught the vibes. Here's a wind to pitch. Ball at the knees. Missed it. Good eye. 3-2 to count. Full count. Ronald trying to get on base. 50% for today. Let's go. Walk it out for the MVP. Let's get it. Let's go, man. All right. Ronald Acuna Jr. with that walk it out. Walk it out emojis in the chat, please. Let's go. There's an Indy car race in Alabama. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty freaking awesome. Why Atlanta ain't never had a Grand Prix? You said Dyson is eventually going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem to the NBA. Know what you talking about. The only thing that dude can't do is shoot. Once he learned to shoot, the NBA in trouble. Period. Ain't not a one-trick pony. He's the second leading assist guy on his team. And the best playmaker on his team or initiator of the offense on this team. Hey, we ain't got to talk about that. Drake Baldwin up the bat. Here's a wind to pitch. Ball outside. Good eye. Drizzy. Let's go, Drake the rate. I see you. Running with a modest lead. That's a modest lead. That's not a big lead. Drake hit that thing. That's a double play. Another double play by Drake. And Ronald made sure he slid that time. He's like, y'all ain't throwing me out. And Walker, man, got the double play. Man, we got 3 hits, but we ain't past first base yet. Ronald made sure. And he's nowhere near it, man. He's out of, that's how he was last time. He wasn't even in the base, in the base lane, man. Yeah, it's feeble today, man. They scored a little bit too much yesterday. 6-0. They ain't need all them runs. All right, man. So the Hawks leading by 12 points at halftime. Love to see that. Yeah, Drake done hit it to 2 double plays, so he smashed a home run yesterday. But he done hit it to 2 double plays today. Let me get a drink. I'm a little parched. No. That's the tour. That's the tour to Georgia. We got it like a, I forgot what you call it, Le Mans or something like that. We have that up in up here in North Georgia at Road Atlanta. But we never had an Indy racing. That's not Indy cars. It's like the Porsches and stuff like that. It's not Indy cars. It's not Atlanta Motor Speedway anymore. It's called Echo Park. It's called Echo Park now, Kool-Aid. We've never had an Indy thing. I'm talking about the Grand Prix. I'm talking about when they ride through the city, man, like they do in Miami. That's what I'm talking about. In Vegas. Like Miami and Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. Not in the oval. Oh, no. And first pitch for, why did y'all, didn't I say don't bring him back out? First pitch. Salvador took that thing to the house. Salvador Perez took it to the house. 390 feet. And the Kansas City Royals got the lead. City fastball. Middle of the plate.
Here are the MLB games for today. The Astros are losing to the Angels 6-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Brewers are ahead of the White Sox 4-1 in the top of the 5th inning. The Braves are losing to the Royals 1-0 in the top of the 7th inning. The Giants are losing to the Yankees 3-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Padres Tigers game is scoreless in the top of the 1st inning. Do you want to hear the next 5 games?
No. And what infuriates me is you gave him one pitch and took him out. That infuriates me. That means you were going to see. That's why he should have never. One of these days, they're going to listen to me, man. One of these dang on days, they're going to listen to me. One of these days, they're going to listen to me, man. I said, get out that inning and sit him and get to the bullpen. No. You want to go one more quarter of an inning. Good job. That was, hey, man, that was snit light right there, Gibby. What do you think, Gibby? Was that snit light? That was snit light right there. I ain't even going to hold you. We know Ronaldo Lopez's arm made of noodle juice. It should be preserved in a jar with bubble tape. He making 6 innings. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. I know he's having a great night, but shake my hand. Squeeze a lemon. Yep.
Breezy 1500 says, squeezing the lemon.
Terry said, our offense. I get it, but if you got 6 strong innings out of Ronaldo Lopez, don't try to extend it, because as soon as he gave up that hit, you yanked him. If you were they was already thinking about it. They try to squeeze one more drop out of that lemon. Now they got Dylan Lee in. All right, no outs, bases, ain't nobody on base. Lopez was dominant. But we all know, all right, man, I get it. I understand. I understand why he did it. What I'm saying is, we all know that Lopez's arm needs to be preserved. He shouldn't go over 6 innings regardless. Unless he got a no-hitter going. I know he got a 1-hit going. No, 2-hit. I know he had like a 2-hit going, but still. He wouldn't have went past the 6th inning for me. That's just me personally. Six innings pitch. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit by Ronald right underneath it. That's a pot fly. That's out number 1. If Ronaldo Lopez's arm has been suspect for the past 2 years, I mean, he basically hasn't pitched in 2 years. Just off principalities, I would have never pitched him past 6 innings. Even if he's looking great, I'm like, all right, shut it down. And you did all you could do, man. We're working you back in slowly. That would have been my excuse. And if Dylan Lee would have gave up a home run, I wouldn't have been mad because I would have said the situation. I know that Lopez has not pitched in 2 years. He pitched one game last year and got shut down. One game after coming back from injury. No. I'm working him in slowly. We definitely got to score, though, Terry. I agree with that. We're in the top half of the 7th inning, Kool-Aid. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball jammed him up. Good pitch by Dylan Lee. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our starting pitcher had to pitch 6 and 7. That should have been a 6. Since he's coming back off major injury and hasn't pitched in 2 years, you would think you would be cautious with him. That's all. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. Here's the wind to pitch. And obviously he was thinking about it because as soon as he gave up 1 hit, if he was thinking like he's pitching too good, I'm going to keep him in there even after he got, hit for that home run, he would have stayed in there. Swing, get a miss. Dylan Lee said, go sit down.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. What you do? Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
Right now we got Dylan Lee, and then Bummer come in for any lefty, and then Suarez, and then Iggy. You get to the 6th inning, man, it's a wrap. Kool-Aid, you want him to get, we already lost Swellenbach. Another reason why. That ball fouled off on 1 account. Another reason why. We already lost Swellenbach. We lost Hayden Waldrop. And we lost Spencer Strider. You gotta think about the team, man. You can't get caught up in the moment and just say, hey, man, he dealing. Let him keep pitching. No. That ball lined in the right field. Ronald chasing it down. Scoop it up. Looking, throwing. Playing second. Up, not in time. If we didn't lose all them pitches, then yeah. And I still wouldn't have said yeah. But I would be more apt to see your point. But with all the pitches dropping like flies with us, ain't no way I'm risking it. No way. I'm glad you brought that up. No way. 3 of our starting lineup, our rotation is out. Nah, Gibby, I don't think it's over. It ain't over. I ain't heard no fat lady saying. She got laryngitis. Here's one to pitch. Ball inside. 2 outs, man. No 2-out shenanigans, Dylan Lee. Isaac Collins coming up. He 0 for 1 with a walk in the 3rd inning. Here's a wind to pitch. That ball way too low. Kool-Aid, have you been watching spring training? I think we're going to have the best 8-9 guy in the league. That ball popped up. We just need Dylan Lee and Bummer to do their job. I'm serious, man. We make it, I would be honest. When we make it to the 7th inning, only one guy got to do their job that's not, because I got ultimate confidence in Suarez and Iggy. Ooh, that was close, but we got no challenges, so he couldn't challenge that. 3-1 to count. I know Kool-Aid is right there. That's why I got the split screen, brother. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing, got him. Good pitch. 3-2 to count, full count. Good pitch by Dylan Lee. It was a strike either way. Yes, that is a problem, Southside. Here's the wind. Swing at him, miss. He said, shut up, Southside. Shut up, Dixon Way. He said, both y'all shut y'all yap and put a chair in
Go
the
sit
stack.
down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
All right, guys, we're going to the 7-inning stretch. Guys, please put the musical notes in the chat for Take Me Out to the Ball Game remix. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever come back.
Cause it's root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame. Cause it's 1, 2, in the old ball game. Play ball. Let's go. Appreciate those musical notes in the chat, but Take Me Out to the Ball Game remix. It's a remix, baby. Yeah. All right, 1-0 right now. Royal scored on a solo shot by Salvador Perez, catcher extraordinaire. Now the Braves got to wake up. Matty O coming up the bat. Love to see it. And the Hawks done started. Let's check in on our Atlanta Hawks. Hey. All right. And the Kings got the ball right now. Look at these Kings, man. What are we doing? DeRozan got in the post against Nall. Passing around, swinging around. I don't know none of these dudes besides DeRozan. I ain't gonna cap. All right, that dude pull up and JJ face. Brick. Rebound by Young Jock. Where's Toyuka? I appreciate Quinn going with the high hand out of halftime. Nall laying it up good. Good layup by Nall. Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Hell to the law. To the law, no.
Oh, Lord, man. They got Stram. They got Stram. Oh, my goodness. This no bueno right here. 0-2 to count. Oh, he fouled it off his foot. Ow, that had to hurt for Matty O. Oh, Congo's out. My bad. Yeah, there's no way he would play over Yucca Congo, but he's having a great game. He's stepping up, so we love to see that for Jotlin Dale. 0-2 to count. Stram up. Look how many great pitchers that the Padres had last year. Swing and a miss. He's out. Man, the Padres had a loaded. Golly, how did they not win the championship? Oh, my bad. They had to face the All-Star team in their own division. He had no choice to play them Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid said, he listened to me. All right, you're right. Here's the wind to pitch. And that ball struck. Let's go. Good hit. Oh, dang on time. Let's go, Olson Riley. Stone Cold Beard Skulls in the chat. Stone Cold Olson Riley. Can we get a runner past can we get a runner past first base though? Can we get a runner to second base, please? Here's wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jam, Mike. Mike, you might want to drop another bunt. Guys, we're in the bottom half of the 7 innings, 1-0. Got to run on first base. Mike Yastrzemski is up the bat. Here's the wind in the pitch. Strike 2. Sinker, 91 mile per hour right at the knees. Going to the count. A Yucca Congo with Dyson, our problem for the Hawks. Okay, Kool-Aid, you're right. Here's one to pitch. And that ball struck. It might be a double play, another one. And no, safe. Way to beat that out by Mike Yastrzemski, who has good speed. I'm not trying to hear that foolishness today, Kool-Aid. We were struggling in the first half. We were struggling in the first half. What are you talking about? We done seen Jock Lindell come in and do nothing before. But I'm glad he's having a good game now. We need it. Especially Mo G too. 7 points and 4 rebounds. We need it. All right, Ozzie Albies coming up. It's 2 outs, man, on first base. All right, pickoff move. Jeremy Billy, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That's it. All right, Ozzie Albies over 2. Let's make that 1 for 3. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Or 1 to go. We are commentating the Braves, but we got the Hawks game on a StatCast. Here's one to pitch. And golfing. Fouled that off. 0-2 to count. Stram got 2 outs with 9 pitches, and it is a runner on base, so he's still being efficient. Ah, 12-point lead. It ain't ran and whiff yet, but at least they got a healthy lead now. Runaway is like getting up to 17 or 20. 0-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch, and that ball fouled off. Richard, don't entertain that, Richard. Only got 7 more outs left. I know Gibby is looking dire, but guess what? Maybe turn into the cardiac kids tonight. Here's the one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. He hit him. Oh, yeah, it's off to the races. All right, run advance. Hey, we finally got a runner to second base. Love to see it. Offense said, nah, I don't feel like it tonight. Here's the one to pitch. Ozzie Albies hit it down the third base line. Foul ball. Eli White is not playing. It's a right-hander. Eli plays when there's left-handers. Since he's a right-hand hitter. Eli's not an everyday guy, Kool-Aid. Here's the one to pitch. He's a utility guy. And Ozzie Albies pops up to center field. All right. So, Braves wasted opportunity. Had a runner on second base with 2 outs. No runs scored. 1-0. Going to the top half of the 8th inning. 6 minutes and 48 seconds left until the end of the third quarter for the Hawks. Hawks are winning 78-66 right now. Jalen Johnson, Mo G, Nall, and Gabe Benson in the game right now. So CJ resting. Interesting. All right. So, Reds got to hold them here and don't let them score no more. And then they got to produce something in the last 6 outs. Eli should play every game. He's not good against left-hand pitching. That's why they switch him out. He's better against, well, excuse me, he's not good against right-hand pitching. Yes. So when there's a left-hand pitcher, he'll play. There's a right-handed pitcher, he won't play. Unless it's the pinch hit when they bring in the lefty. That's very true, ATL enthusiasts. We get the call against the weaker teams. At least that's a good change. Here's the wind the pitch. I will admit that since Trey been gone, we've been getting calls against weaker teams. How do you pronounce that guy's name? Payambis? Here's the wind the pitch. High fastball. 95 mile per hour. Didn't meet his mark though. Trying to get him to swing over the top of it. 2-2 to count. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball grounded right there to Ozzie Albies. Got it. Throws him out. All right, that's first out. At least the Hawks are keeping them at arm's reach. It's an 11-point lead right now, 82-71. All right, we're in the top half of the 8th inning, man. Royals trying to get an insurance run up. Ray's trying to hold them right there. Garcia up the bat. He's 0 for 3. Here's the wind the pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. Good pitch. 1-0 to count. All right, come on, Brace. Garcia at the bat. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball way too low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Garcia 0 for 3. Let's make that 0 for 4, please. Here's the wind the pitch. Check swing. Did he get him? No. 3-1 to count. Dang gum. Fly ball. Full count. Come on, Garcia. I mean, Payampas. I know I'm screwing that guy name up. I apologize. Here's wind the pitch. Walk. All right, man. Bobby Witt Jr. back up the bat. We living dangerous right now. He's over 3, but playing with fire. It's rare that he has an over 4 game. Very rare. Of course they tanking Kool-Aid. They no limit tanking. That ball fouled off. Man, double play would look lovely right here, right? 0-2 the count. A double play would look love. We in the top half of the 8th inning, man. Braves down by 1. 1-0. Absolute pitching duel right now. Only one mistake by Ronaldo Lopez. Only one mistake. Offense got to step up. I know I went on a soliloquy about why they shouldn't have let him pitch anymore, but offense got to step up. I'm not taking the blame off of this offense. Offense definitely got to step up 100%. And that ball bloops in. Run at third base. So you got runners. God dang it. In the corners. Like I said, man, you are not going to keep Bobby Witt Jr. and keep him down. Make him go 0 for 4. Inside out swing, broken bat, single. Broken bat, single. Andre P said, we can't score 1 run? I hope so. Not sure, though. Not sure. Right now, the Braves got to hold on the Royals off from scoring. It's 1 out with runners on the corners. He just got a hit. We only got 4 hits this game, man. There's a whole bunch of people in this lineup that need to step up. Baseball is not basketball. One person, the only person I've ever seen in my lifetime be a one-man record crew is Barry Bonds. That's it. Even when Freddie was going crazy with the Braves, it was never like to the level of Barry Bonds. So yeah, it's not baseball, Kool-Aid. Save that tape for baseball. Are they about to bring in Aaron Bummer? Very tough spot. Let's see if we can get out of it, man. Let's see if we can make it shake. Aaron Bummer in the building. Let's go, Bummer. Here's one pitch against the left-hander. Drake, throw him out. Oh, he's safe. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. God dog it, man. Good throw. You got to hang on to that, Devon. He dropped the ball. He had a huge jump. He was safe anyway. He stole that off the throw. I mean, off the run, man. He had no chance to throw him out. That dude was halfway down the line before the ball came out of his hand. Check swing, strike. All right, now we're in danger, man. Raindrops. Yeah, double play out of the question now. You're right, Gibby. Here's one to pitch, and that ball hit right there. Oh, my goodness, Matt Olson. Matt Olson with the error. Matt Olson.
You big dummy.
2-0. Matt Olson. Straight Bucknered it. Matt Olson lost his concentration looking at the runner, trying to scoop it up and tag the base and throw it home.
You big dummy.
Very, very random play for the Gold Glover. 2-0 right now. That was random, man. I mean, that's the best first baseman defensively in Major League Baseball. Very random error. I hate being on Fox, man. Just random stuff happen when we on Fox. I guess that was Ronald Acuna fault too, Kool-Aid, huh? Here's one to pitch and almost hit Perez. Perez already hit a home run. Yeah, man. I mean, as soon as I see it on Fox, man, I'm like, And Smoke's not doing the game. The umpire does not like what Kansas City. Hey, he about to kick him out. He looked back in there, man. That umpire wants some smoke. Blue wants some smoke. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off, 2-2 to count. Yeah, because Ronald can control the pitchers too. Two and two to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball hit. Oh my goodness, how did he hit that? All right, Money Mike underneath it. All right, Money Mike throws it. They're gonna definitely test his arm. All right, runners on the corners, 2 outs. All right, so Bobby Witt, 90 feet away from the from home. Kentucky guy said, didn't the Braves start off 0-7? The Braves already won last night, man. I'm not worried about last year. We had to play against 2 of the top teams when they were all healthy and we were hurt. So, no, I'm not worried about that. We're hurt this season, but again, pitching-wise, but got to fight through it. At least we get to play at home. We went on a West Coast trip starting the season. Worst scheduling in Major League Baseball history. Here's one to pitch. Ronald lost at a plate. He got a hit. What are you talking about? Y'all do understand that. It's all right. All right, let's go. 0-2 the count right now. Let's go, Bummer. Get this guy out. Here's one to pitch. That ball missed. This is game number 2, man. Aaron Ronald underneath it. That's out number 3. Let's go. Yeah, we already doing better than last year. CJ is frustrating to watch sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. You look at the stats, he's shooting 50%. So the stats saying he's having a good night. That's what the stats say. I really think people need to understand how baseball works. If a player hits 30% of the time, that's 300, guys. No matter of fact, in this age, if you bet 270, 280, you're good. That's 28%. Baseball is the hardest game to play. It's the hardest skill to learn. When a player bets 28% and they consider that a good betting, that's how you know how hard baseball is, guys. When someone barely bets over 300, we marvel at it these days. That's 30%. Imagine somebody shooting 30% from the field, not three-pointer, from the field, and saying they're a great player. Barry Bonds, 35% hit rate. That's your field goal percentage. Greatest player I ever seen before my own 2 eyes. Bet 350. That's 35%, guys. Baseball is a hard game. It's a lot of games they're gonna go 0 for, and then they're gonna have a 3 for 4 night, and they're gonna have a 1 for 4 night. Here's the one to pitch. Money Mike hit that thing. Let's go, Money Mike. Let's go, money in the chat. Profar, he ruined us again. 100% agree. Money in the chat, man. Profar definitely ruined us. But we can overcome it, man. But we got to bring up that guy, John Gill. Let's go, Money Mike. Let's go. Come on, Braves. Money Mike got 2 of the 5 hits the Braves have tonight. Only swung at 1 bad pitch today, too. So that's back-to-back games. Only swung and struck out with 1 bad pitch. Here's one to pitch. Uppercut swing. You were never going to hit that, Smith. You ain't hitting no home run swinging an uppercut swing. What up, Mike? No, I ain't doing the Hawks. I'm doing the Braves, man. Miss opening day for the Celtics game. Wasn't going to miss this game. Appreciate you coming through, fam. Guys, make sure you check out We Talk Hawks
Welcome
TV.
to the family,
I thought the mom
shorty.
would be doing the Hawks. Appreciate you coming through. Make sure you guys check out We Talk Hawks. That's out to you, fam. And he's out. Yep. Dummy. Money Mike got caught with his drawers down.
Big dummy.
Kentucky guys, yeah. Exactly. And that's out. So that's out number 2. That was momentum killer right there. Money Mike getting picked off. And that's what I'm saying. Imagine, oh my goodness, Aaron Judge just crushed the ball out of the stadium. Well, it looked like he had hit the ambulance in San Francisco. Imagine your best player, the best shooter in the NBA, only shooting 39% from the field. That's how hard baseball is, guys. Here's one to pitch. And Tony Gwynn stayed around 350, 330. You know what I'm saying? He was never batting no 300 or less than 300. Best pure hitter I've seen is Tony Gwynn. Best baseball player I've seen. Well, no, I'll say Barry Bonds because Barry Bonds turned into Tony Gwynn with power. Gibby said the game is over. Here's a wind to pitch. Yeah, that was a momentum killer right there, man. That was definitely a momentum killer. Nobody want to look Money Mike in the face. Hey, but Money Mike still got 2 of the 5 hits we got today. So he basically was the offense. That was just unfortunate falling asleep at the wheel right there. All right. Walk it out. And see, we would have had 2 people on right now. Walk it out in the chat. Got him. Yep, they replaying it. That's a lonely place right there. Here's one to pitch. And you didn't give Ronald Acuna Jr. a chance. Well, he still got a chance, but he would have had a chance with 2 men on to tie it up. I mean, to take the lead, excuse me. Right now, he just could tie it up. Now, one of the pitchers came to him. He was like, man, my bad. Sports Critic, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. And Ronald hits a weak little ball right there. The shortstop throws him out. And that's the end of the inning. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's not you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, man. 2-0 right now. We're going to the top half of the 9th inning. Braves getting shut out right now. That's that St. Louis, Kansas City rivalry. I get it. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Thank you guys for coming in. My name is Larry, one half of the Dixon Way. My beautiful wife, Shonda, is the other half. We provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. From the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife, Kate. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hope you guys enjoy the commentary content. You can come for the commentary, but stay for the vibe, please.
That's a vibe. Want a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, right now, man, the Braves need to get a vibe. They need to get a winning vibe. It's going into the 9th inning, man. And we ain't scored a run. So we scored all our runs. We scored 6 runs yesterday, 0 runs today. They scored 0 runs yesterday, 2 runs today. So we still leading them in the series in run production. We just ain't scoring nothing today. So we got to pick that thing up. We got to score at least 3. We got to hold them here, then at least score 3. No clutch by Ronald. Yep, no clutch. He's 1 for 4 today, or 1 for 3. 1 for 3, induced the walk. It's a long season, man. Can't be crashing out over every game in baseball. It's a long season, guys. Buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's a long season. Yeah, Barry Bonds was a Hall of Fame before the allegations. That's why I still think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Because before the allegations, Bitto, Osvaldo Bitto, came from the Athletics. We like getting athletics, don't we? Here's Hawaii in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Okay. Number 70. Jake Matthews is pitching. Gibby said the Falcons have to save us. Gibby, you can't crash out after the second game, Gibby. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball raked. You cannot crash out after the second game of the season. I refuse to let you crash out this early. That's right. It's the second game. We can win tomorrow. Look at that, man. No Kim, no Sean Murphy, no Jerkson PED for. Ped for. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. No Swellenbot, no Hurston Waldrop. No G.I. Joe. And that ball, hook, going foul. Austin Riley pursuing. Foul ball. They're going to deny it, Kentucky guys. They're going to do just like Pete Rose. Pete Rose is going to get in the Hall of Fame since he's dead. They're going to do the same thing with Barry Bonds. When Barry Bonds is laid to rest, then they'll put him in the Hall of Fame. If I'm Barry Bonds' family, I would sue them. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Let's go. Go sit down.
Go sit down like a man.
Strike out
Go
my
sit
Bitto.
down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
All right, Gibby, but you said before the game that Walt White's already better than Snicker. Now you switching up. It ain't been 9 innings yet. Swing at a miss. You crashing out already. On 1 account. You were full of optimism when the game started. Here's a wind the pitch. Ball way too low. Guys, this is a long season, guys. Here's a wind the pitch. Gibby said, don't matter what Walt White do, the offense still the same. But you said the offense was looking different with the lineup. You did say that. It's on record at the beginning of the stream. Here's a wind the pitch. 97 and 97. Yeah, I see that in the fourth quarter. They better not. How many strikeouts is that? I don't know. I got a split screen, so I can't see all the pertinence. He only got 1 strikeout. I know the guy that's up only got 1 strikeout. It's been a pitching duel though, but the Kansas City Royals done eked out two runs. One by solo shot, the other by manufactured. Really off of error. Swing and a miss. Let's go. 2 strikeouts. 2
Go
shares
sit
in the
down
chat.
like a man. Go sit down. Hey, go sit down.
Oh yeah,
Go sit
baseball
down.
season's forever, man. Baseball season. I don't know, man. Basketball is almost that long now. If you're gonna keep it a bean, they don't end the NBA Finals to the end of July. It starts in October. The finals are in July. The beginning of the season in October. Basketball is long as heck, too. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. I do not remember basketball being that long, though. Dreaded Boxer said, I'm crashing out about the Hawks game. Yep, 99 and 97. Mm-hmm. All right, 1 and 2 to count. Here's a wind to pitch. Strike 3. 3 strikeouts. Love to see it. 3 cheers in the chat for that young man. Biddo. Good job by Biddo. All right, man. We got Drizzy Drake, Drake the Rake, Matt Olson, and Austin Riley coming up. All right, man. We need this. I remember Pete Rose playing. I remember when he ran over a guy in the All-Star game. Pete Rose ran over a guy at the All-Star game to score a run. And stumped on the base when he did it, looking over him. Like AI. But I still don't think Pete Rose was greater than Barry Bonds as a player. I'm talking about Barry Bonds before alleged usage of drugs. He wasn't better than Barry Bonds before he started using, let alone when Barry Bonds was using. Yeah, the All-Star game Kentucky guy, yeah. Ran that dude over and stumped on the base. Hey, Pete Rose is out of control. That's why when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, that's just normal. I thought it was just normal. I didn't know that was abnormal. You know what I'm saying? That's just Charlie Hustle doing what he did. I do remember that, though. One of my first memories of baseball, of, really following it. Oh, has a wrap on his arm. Okay. Yeah, Biddo has some good pitches. You're right about that, Southside. All right, guys. All right, the Hawks pulling away. It's an 8-point lead. 105 to 97. There you go. Jalen Johnson and Naldo scored, look like. Quinn trying to trick the game off? Of course. Why wouldn't Quinn do that? That is his MO. That is his modus operandi, however you say it. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is going to be the rally cap right here. It's me, Luigi. All right, let's go, man. Rally caps in the chat. Let's go. Here's a wind the pitch. Drake Baldwin got underneath the first pitch. It's going to the sideline, foul ball. You want a rally cap? Here it is, Breezy. Here's your rally cap. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball too high. 1-1 is a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the one to pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. You can't challenge it. Looked like it missed, though. Maricus, I can't watch the game right now. I'm doing the Braves game. But I can imagine what Quinn do. You know what I'm saying? At least they got a 8-point lead now. Fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Luigi, man, get it right. Luigi, not Mario. Luigi. Let's go. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball way too high. Good eye by Drake Baldwin. Drake Baldwin 0 for 3. Gonna be hard for him to go 0 for 4 too. Let's go, Drizzy. Let's go, Drake. Rake that ball. 2-2 to count. Here's the wind to pitch. Check swing. Did not go. No, sir. Safe. Full count. Here's the wind to pitch. Let's go. Walk it out. Let's go.
Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out.
Let's go, man. Rally caps in the chat. Yeah. Matty O coming up. Yeah. One swing of the bat, and we tie this thing up. Here's the wind to pitch. There's a table for two waiting for you, Matty O, at the Chop House. He 0 for 3. Gonna be real hard to keep him down with 3 strikeouts. Oh, my dear. Oh, my days. Here's the wind to pitch. Strike right down the middle. 111 to 99. Hey, Zach can't get in the game. Imagine. Has Zach played in the second half? I didn't see his name up there. Here's the wind to pitch. Ball on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Am I tripping? Did Zachary Ricochet play in the second half? I didn't see his name up there. Here's the wind to pitch. Matty O, rocket that thing to right field. Let's go. We finna have runners at the corner. Let's go, Drizzy. Yeah. Let's go. Chops in the chat. Y'all giving up. Y'all crashing out. Game number 2. What we gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? Find the grill, shorty. Time to barbecue. Let's go, man. Y'all up here crashing out. How dare y'all? Crashing out. In game 2. Game 2. We gonna crash out. Stone Cold. Let's go, Stone Cold. Here's one to pitch. Also, Riley popped it up the first pitch. God dang it. And second baseman called him off. That's out number 1. Good play by the second baseman because he was drifting towards and had the arm angle to throw it. The first baseman would have had his back turned and would have been a harder play to make it home. Also, Riley got greedy right there. I've been eating long enough. Now stop being greedy. The old DMX song. Ba-na, ba-na, ba-na. Come on, Mike. Let's go. Got my rally cap on. Let's get it. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. That's a ball. Good eye. No, got 27. Let's go, no. I see you. JJ got 23. All right in the world. People talking about putting No back on the bench. Tell the bun I said that too. Don't you dare put No on the bench. Don't you dare put No on the bench for no CJ McCullough. No, it's the second option. He's the second option on his team. Get used to it. 1-1 is the count. Here's the winding pitch. That ball on the outside. Good eye by the ump. Good eye by Mike Yastrzemski. 2-1 to count. Runners on the corner with 1 out. Let's go. This my rally cap, GT James. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woohoo. We got 1 run in. Let's go. Let's go, man. Luigi rally cap. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, man. We got people crashing out in here the first game. Braves about to lose. It's over. No, it ain't. It ain't over. I ain't heard no fat lady sing. Jock Lindell got 19 points. Let's go, young Jock. 19 and 11 with 4 assists. Oh, my goodness. Young Jock went crazy. All right, we got a pinch runner in for Mike Yastrzemski. I like what Walt Weiss is doing. Come on, Braves. Chops in the chat, man. Where my chops? Where my chops in the chat? Let's go. Eli in the pinch run. Don't do a pinch run and blooper like you did last year, Eli. Ozzie Albies up the bat, about to walk this thing off. Let's go, Ozzie. Here's the wind in the pitch. Ball way outside. Good eye by Ozzie Albies. Let's go, Ozzie, the wizard. The Wizard of Oz. Well, to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because he watched that strike. No, not a strike. 2-0 on the count. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, the scoreboard updated. It's 2-1. Here's the wind in the pitch. Ball outside. 3-0 to count. Let's go, man. 3-0 to count. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Let's go. Here's a wind in the pitch. Let's go. Walk it out in the chat. Let's get it.
Walk it out. No, I walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it.
Walk it out. Walk it out. West side, walk it out. East side, walk it out. Let's go, Money Mike. Let's go, Money Mike. Money Mike in the chat. Let's go. Money Mike, hit it up the middle. Let's go. Let's go. Money Mike, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh, we got a new rally cap, guys. Yeah. Power of the Luigi rally cap. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about the Luigi rally cap? Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Money in the chat. And you know, last year when the ball hit off the pitcher, it would always go to a player and we would get doubled up. Not this year. Let's go. All right, D. Smith can win this. D. Smith can win this with a pop fly, sacrifice fly. Walk it out. Come on, D. Smith. Walk it out, my boy. He 0 for 3. Come on, you the DH. Do what DHs do. Fly ball, a deep fly ball, win it. Let's go. It only works with Luigi. Get it right. Regular rally caps don't work. I had to get special with it. You feel me? Let's go. All right, let's go, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's the wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. He couldn't hold off of it, man. This guy gonna walk the run in, man. Smith, he's gonna walk you, man. Put your bat on your shoulder and tape it with some Gorilla Tape. Here's the wind the pitch. I told you he about to walk you, son. 3-1 to count. He said, Perez like, look here, bro. I don't know what you want to do. Pitch the ball across the plate, my boy. Oh, it's a challenge and they won it. Yo, Perez is a beast, bro. Perez is a beast. He said, challenge that. Perez is an absolute animal, man. He ain't been wrong tonight. That's a strike. Golly. 2-2 to count. That boy Perez ain't been wrong tonight. And Salvador hit a home run. That's a wily veteran right there, boy. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball too low. Let's go, man. 3-2 to count. He about to walk us in, man. Come on, man. I got my finger on the button. I got my finger on the button and I'm ready to press. Come on, Braves. Let's go, man. Come on, Braves. Come on. Here's the wind the pitch. Oh, yeah. Grand salami! Yes, sir! There's your offense. Grand salami. Walk off grand salami. Give me some bread. Give me some mayonnaise. Give me some pickles, salami, turkey, bologna. Grand slam, walk it off. Stop playing with us, man. Y'all better stop talking about my bread. Y'all better stop dang on crashing out, too. Yeah! We scored 6 runs again. That's right. Let's go. Luigi Rally Cap for the win. Let's go, boy. Stop playing with the Braves. Yeah. Chops in the chat, man. Chops in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Double dubs in the chat. Actually, double dubs in the chat. Let's get it. Double dubs in the chat. Double dubs in the chat. Stop playing. Double dubs
America's Gumming
in the
says,
chat.
WW. Monkey Business 8779 says, W. Oakley Farmer 3887 says,
The new rally cap. Let's
and
go,
got double
man.
dubs.
What's up?
Fresh from Fla says,
What's up, CeeLo? Guys, make
Let's
sure
go,
you check
Braves.
out On the Go with CeeLo.
Sergeant Gibby
Great
says,
content. I do. You should
WW.
too. Does the Braves, does a lot
Pensive
of NASCAR
Penguin
too.
4610
Yes.
says, 2 wins
Let's
in
go,
1 minute.
man.
Go Braves, go Hawks.
The new rally cap
Onthigawith
works.
Glow says,
Let's go.
Let's go. Oakley
Turn it
Farmer
over. That's right,
3887
CeeLo.
says, WW.
Grand
Chef
salami.
Isurus says,
I like some mayo,
WW.
some
Fresh
pepper,
from Fla
some
says,
pickles,
WW.
lettuce,
Nonchalant
all
Juice
that on my salami
3359
sandwich.
says,
Perez has walked
WW.
off. Oh my
Onthigawith Glow
goodness.
says,
Yes, sir.
love the rally cap. Adequate Drinkers 3842 says, Clutch Eli White
Grand
is our luck.
salami.
Play him every day. Georgia Dog S6H
Jay
says,
Lana, what's up? Welcome back to the stream.
WWW. Georgia
Yes,
Dog
sir.
S6H says, WWW. 2001 Southside V7E says,
Let's go, man.
Dubs Braves. Breezy 1500 says, DWWW. Onthigawith Glow
Dre.
says,
Dre,
220.
talk to Kool-Aid. He said
Pamela
we were
Johnson
unclutched.
6480 says,
He
WW
did say
Braves
that.
win Grand Slammy. Onthigawith Glow says, let's go.
Let's go.
Kentucky Guy says, let's effing go Braves.
Let's go.
Jaylanta 81 says, let's
Dodgers
go
who?
Grand
That's
Slam.
right, CeeLo.
America's
We ain't
Coming
scared of them
says,
Dodgers.
all day. Onthigawith
We
Glow
hurt
says,
and we still doing
yes
this.
sir.
Guys,
Adequate Drinkers
I just got a good feeling about
3842
this
says,
season. That's all.
WW.
I just got a
I
good
can
feeling
brag
about
now
this
for
season.
both teams.
That's it.
Daryl
Y'all
Thomas
see I bust out
884
the new rally
says,
cap.
wow dude. Onthigawith Glow says, Dodgers who? Drethy Boxer 1061 says, is this Braves dynasty the most clutch in sports or is that still Pat Majomi's trophy?
What's up,
Craig Air
Nonchalant
Force
Juice? How
says,
you doing? Welcome to the stream. I
Grand
see you.
slam dunk. Chef Spicer says, crazy that the Braves scored
Let's
6
go.
runs in the last inning. Craig Air Force says,
Okay, that's what's up.
Hawks Braves win. Pamela Johnson 6480
Let's go.
says,
Hey, man,
what a
great
game.
win by both teams.
Pamela
man.
Johnson
Atlanta Hawks won tonight.
6480 says, OMG.
Braves won on the walk-off.
Douglas
Let's
Farrington
go.
9132 says,
Walk-off grand
W
salami.
let's go Hawks. Oishir ATL says,
Yes.
WWW.
Let's get the brooms and
Chef
then go to the
Spicer
West
says,
Coast. Yep.
Hawks. Nonchalant Juice 3359 says, the Braves are the America's team of baseball in my opinion. Chop on Bravos. Richard Solorzano 258 says, shout
Please
out
hit
to
the
my
like
boy
button.
Dubon
Please,
from
guys.
Honduras.
Please hit that like button.
Onthagawith Klo says,
Dubon?
Kenzil KG9BF says,
I just
Braves
kind of
and
say
Hawks
it
with the BTB.
like James Bond.
Breezy 1500 says,
You know what I'm saying?
Landell and JJ Clutch threes.
I just say his name like
Atacolate
like James
Drinkers
Bond.
3842 says,
I ain't
you are not clutch
I ain't got
until
a
you show
nickname
me.
for him. Yeah, I got to think about it.
Onthagawith
Maybe
Klo
Gray
says,
Poupon. Gray Dubon.
let's get the
Yeah, there we
Braves
go.
out tomorrow and head
There
to
it is
Phoenix.
right there.
Douglas Farrington
Like Gray Poupon?
9132 says,
Gray Dubon.
Chef
Yeah,
Spicer
let's
is
go.
high bro.
'Cause he
We
got the
back
mustard.
at the
Let's
6th
go.
spot. We needed
Let's
that
go
win.
defense.
Let's go Hawks.
Did you see that
Onthagawith
jumping
Klo says,
throw
always
for the
on
out
Dubon.
when he was deep in the
Kentucky
hole?
guys says,
That was some Gray Dubon
if you haven't
type
hit
of
the
that
like
was some
button,
mustard
you must
right
be
there.
a Mets
So
fan.
yeah, that's his
Andre
nickname right
Davis
there, Gray Dubon.
1637 says, boom. Onthagawith Klo says, that's his nickname we gave him, Larry. Pamela Johnson 6480 says,
Oh, okay.
what a great walk-off. Oakley Farmer 3887
Always on
says,
Dubon? Okay, I'm going to call
they
him
could
Gray
Gabe
Dubon.
scored a few before
Like
the
Gray
last
Poupon.
inning. Sergeant Gibby says, we really scored 6 runs in the 9th.
Yeah, we did.
Chef Spicer
Yes,
says,
we did.
Douglas, we gotta see about Monday. I want the Hawks to get their revenge on the Celtics.
Yes, I can't wait for that
Oakley
game.
Farmer
also.
3887 says, the Braves could have scored a couple before the
We
last
played the
inning.
Magic on Monday. We played
Chef
Celtics on
Spicer
Wednesday.
says,
Exactly, Chef.
NVM we play Magic on Monday,
Yes,
Celtics on
we do.
Wednesday. Kentucky guys says, great defense kept the Braves close enough for walk.
Also, great pitching. Great defense and also great pitching, man. Ronaldo Lopez had a great game. Me personally, like I was saying during the game, I wouldn't have pitched him more than 6. We know he's coming back from major arm injury. He was out for essentially for 2 years. He pitched 1 game last season, was out for the entire season. So I would have handled him with kid gloves. He would have never saw the 7th inning. And you know they were debating it because as soon as he gave up that home run, they quickly yanked him out. But shout out to the Braves. Offense finally waking up. Our bullpen only gave up 1 run, which is not bad at all. I think our pitching's been excellent. Our bats just got to wake up. And you see what can happen. Shout out to Money Mike. Money Mike is having an excellent season already. He has only swung at 2 bad balls in the first 2 games. 1 in the first game, 1 in the second game. Other than that, man, he's been locked in. Like, really. He's been locked in. So, great job by the Braves showing up and showing out in the 9th inning today. They were getting shut out. Man, that guy, Walker was mowing us down, but the Royals bullpen failed them. Hey, great job by the Braves finally whittling them down and getting clutch. All right. So, Kool-Aid, you like this rally cap? Cool. Yeah. This is a rally. Now, guys, you know I do unrally caps, but I want to switch it up. We're going to do the Luigi rally cap, all right? Oh, the guy Dominique Smith hit the grand slam. Our new GH. Dominique Smith hit the grand slam. Yep. Let's go. Oh, that was all Shonda. That was all Shonda. CeeLo. That was all Shonda. She was like, I want to try something. Well, all our thumbnails are made by Shonda, so yeah. Even if she ain't on the show, she's always a part of the show. You feel me? Yep. I don't know where. I don't know. She just made it, so I don't know how she made it. I don't ask no questions. I just look up. She say, "Hey, babe, I got the thumbnails. Go on and put them up." Or she'll put them up. She'll say, "I already put it up for you." All right, thank you, babe. So yeah, great win by the Atlanta Braves, man. Scored 6 runs in the bottom half of the 9th inning. You want clutch? There you go. That was clutch. All right. So the Braves and Dodgers are both gonna be 2-0. Oh yeah, Miss Pam. Shonda's the best. She is the absolute best. Period, point blank. Yeah, so oh man, what a game, man. The Hawks won tonight. The Braves won. Man, good times, good times. Georgia Swag, what's up, fam? Yep, great start to the season. Yes, it is. Great start to the season for the Atlanta Braves. Great end of the season for the Atlanta Hawks. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good. I mean, look at it like this, guys. I say with the Atlanta Hawks, it's starting to feel like 2021. Don't get me to saying that about the Braves because they won the World Series in 2021. And also the Georgia Bulldogs won the national championship. Don't get me started. I'm just saying. But for the Hawks, it does feel like 2021, man. The camaraderie with the team is undeniable. The national media are sleeping on us. Same thing with the Braves. The Braves are so injured, they're overlooking us. They're picking the Phillies to win the division by default. We gonna see. We got something to say about that. The South got, as Andre 3000 said back in the day when they first came out with Outkast, the South got something to say. The South got something to say. Either way, Gibby, nah, we win in this division. In 2021, did the Braves turn it up after the All-Star game? Yes, they did. I don't think we're going to have to wait until then, though, Kentucky guys. I think we're going to have a good season throughout, as long as nobody else get hurt. I think we're really going to turn up after the All-Star break because those guys that are injured are supposed to come back then. Schwellenbach, Murphy, Waldrop, all those guys are supposed to come back then. Hopefully Spencer Strider comes back earlier and he's healthy. We get all those guys back and we have a guy like Ditter Fuentes coming up or J.R. Ritchie coming up. Man, oh man. Kentucky guy said Mets equals my entire team sucks. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. That was an awesome acronym right there, bro. Hold up. Call the Sounders. Oh, wow. I probably should have wore the Mario hat because I'm wearing the Braves and that's red. So maybe next time, guys, all right, before I do it though, should I stick with the Luigi or alternate between Mario and Luigi? Or should I go Mario since that's a red hat? You guys let me know. All right. They were 500 not. Yeah, Gibby. No, I think we're going to have a better season than that. I think we're on a mission, man. Stick with Luigi. Keep the luck. All right, I got you. I'll stick with Luigi. I'll stick with Luigi. Don't you dare change that hat, sir. Okay. Okay. Understand. Me understand. Let's go. It's Luigi. All right. So, yeah. That's what we doing with the rally cap now. All right, guys. We up out of here, man. You guys have a blessed rest of your day. We will not have a stream tomorrow. We're going to Monster Truck Wars. So the Dixon Way, we're going to take our son to Monster Truck. He been looking up Monster Truck, so we're going to go take him to a Monster Truck rally. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll be back Monday for the Hawks versus Orlando Magic. That's a very important game. And then on Tuesday, the Braves. Tuesday and Wednesday, I think, Braves. No. Tuesday, Braves. And then Wednesday, Hawks versus Boston. So, yeah. That's how we're going to kind of alternate at the beginning of the season, guys. It's the end of the season. All these games are important. And a lot of the games at the end of the season for the Hawks are important. So, and it's a playoff push right now. So we got to, it's playoff implications for damn near every game. Tonight, I figured the Kings were going to win this. So I was just like, all right. We missed opening day. We're not missing the second day. I knew we were going to see Monster Trucks tomorrow. And the game comes on while we'll be at the Monster Truck rally. So let's go. Yeah, we already got him some.
Pamela Johnson 6480 says, "Little Larry gonna love that."
Yeah, we just gonna put earplugs in. I know it get loud, just like drag strip, but we're gonna give we got him the noise protecting headphones. So, all right, we're up out of here, guys. Peace.